fish on. Fish, watch this. Got him. Up. Big fish. Look at that gorgeous fish in that water right there. Wow. There's my first Brandy branch bass right here. And it's a good one too. Wow. I've got her hooked well too. Look at that. Wow. Hey, there. Oh, and I'm whacking the camera with my rod tip. My first Brandy branch bass. Hey, welcome back everybody. Glad you're with us today. Spit out my biffle bug. I'll show you what I caught that fish on. I'll give you lots of looks at baits later on, but that's a Jean LaRue biffle bug right there. Kind of a yellow bottom, black top, and it caught a big toad right there, right off the bat. Man, got kind of a messed up place right there on her tail. Look at that. See right there, kind of a bloody spot right there. All right, we're on Brandy Branch Lake today talking power plant bass fishing. Let's let that fish go back. All right, what a great way to get it going. Watch that fish swim back in that very clear water. Let's talk a little bit about bass fishing on power plant lakes. First of all, you've got a big decision to make when you pull up to the boat ramp. That is, which side of the lake are you going to fish? The intake, cool water side, or the discharge, warm water side. Now, bass love optimum temperatures in the 60s and 70s. They're most comfortable in that temperature range. So, if it's the cold winter time, facing cold water temperatures, you want to fish the hot water discharge side of the power plant lake. If it's summertime, warm weather months, then you want to find the coolest water in the lake, and that's going to be on the intake side. You make that decision first. Then, the next thing you want to do is kind of figure out what's around the lake to fish. Now, most power plant lakes, because they're warm year-round, grow a lot of aquatic vegetation. Now, Brandy Branch here has already, I can see a lot of coontail and hydrilla and some milfoil. I don't know what your favorite power plant lake's going to have, but you need to find that vegetation. And all I've been doing here so far today is just going around the outside edges of these grass beds and fishing that biffle bug, pulling it off the grass bed and letting it fall off into deep water. Now, the fish have already spawned here, and I'll talk about the seasonal patterns of the fish on power plant lakes in our next segment, but they're very different from every other lake in the area. The bass are at a different stage. So right now we're headed into these hot weather months, and the fish have long since spawned. They're about to be in a really hot weather pattern here, and they're going to be moving out towards deep drop-offs where they can seek the shelter and the shade of the vegetation and the coolest water they can find going into summertime months.